We have also heard from the government and what's potentially to be happening with the public inquiry. Well, the NDP's leader, Marit Stiles, joining us now with reaction to the new line finally being open after almost 15 years. Marit, I was doing some deep digging in our archives to do some historical looking today. So I wanted to start off with the thank you we got from the Transportation Minister, Prime Minister Karius, thanking commuters for their patience. But again, there will be no public inquiry, which I want to bring up first, because that's something that not just you, for what it's worth, there have been other political opponents of the Premier bringing this up for a while. So what are you thinking right now?
Well, look, first of all, I'm glad the day has arrived that we could start to make use of the Eglinton LRT. I don't have to tell Torontonians about both the cost of these delays and the actual cost to taxpayers of this absolute boondoggle that we've experienced for 16 years. This project started under Liberal governments and then has extended now for almost 16 years. So while I'm very happy, I'm also thinking a lot today about the cost to the businesses, particularly in like Little Jamaica area of around Eglinton that have been shut down over those years. About 300 businesses went under as a result of all of this. Just in that one stretch alone. And I think that what's really hard for a lot of people is that we've seen successive governments dodge accountability. So I think that Doug Ford should have show some leadership here and actually call a full Metrolinx inquiry. It's not just Eglinton LRT. There was a mess with the Ottawa LRT that continues. There's also the Finch West issues that we've had there. And, you know, I think the reality is that Ontarians need to make sure, we want to know that this will never happen again, that we can build transit well, we can build it by government publicly and get it done a lot faster. And what has happened that has led to such extraordinary delays and cost overruns?
Now, the groundbreaking originally November 9th, 2011. I think we need to have a little bit of I'm going to ask everybody this day that I can. Marit, where were you in November 2011?
Well, my daughter, my oldest daughter, who's now 25 or 24, was 10 years old. So she was much shorter, and I had like two little kids. I was a full-time working mom with kids in school and childcare. And like a lot of people, I could have made use. I wanted that line to open because I knew it would be better for my family, for other people, getting back and forth to work and family. And I was looking forward to it. And I just would never have imagined that it would take this long to get that built. And I guess with the kind of constant delays and the cost overruns. And, you know, I will say to everybody here, you know, just because my riding overlaps part of that Eglinton area, you know, lots of small businesses, again, that have gone under, that have struggled to stay open. I really want this to work. I think we all do, but we need to get Metrolinx in a position where they're forced to be accountable and answer some really important questions so we never, ever have an experience like this again.
NDP Leader Marit Stiles, the leader of the opposition party at Queen's Park. We thank you for your time today and look forward to, I guess, getting your impressions when you ride Line 5.
Right on. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
Thanks very much. We'll talk to you soon.